Alright, hello guys, welcome in. Waiting for this to load in, see how things go. Should start coming up with a start streaming soon thing. Most people have. But brain not work that well. I should silence. Don't remember where I left off. No, I did a whole bunch of stuff here. I just don't remember what I did. What I didn't. I know I got this for the most part going. These are all running now at their max. Which means this is running at its max. And then we're also obviously processing it down, and we're getting some box rods. So here's the problem with this. I have to get a setup to burn this, because otherwise we're going to start backing up, and stuff backs up to the lines, and then we're going to have radiation. And somewhere, I don't remember where. That's not what I'm looking at. I wanted the graph. There's a graph in here somewhere of my pollution. Stuff like that. So I thought. The maintenance fuel. Pollution. I want to see what I have. Radiation pollution. Oof. Why is my pollution so high in radiation? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Where was it? Workers. Pollution. In that. And pollution. Okay, so it just bounces for a bit and then it drops back down to fine. I can deal with that. I think it's primarily more so when this comes out. Oh. So the highly radioactive fission product here does not affect us. But this line here, the waste from these guys, does. The spent fuel. Which is, I mean, it's bad, but it's not horrible. Nothing left in G, so it's literally processing as fast as it's going, which is good. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with all of that. I want to see how well this is coming along, because this has all the other stuff that I need to get rid of for now. So I'll just gotta get retired. And so, coming along. We'll get there. Do I have that notify me when you're empty? Now I can, so I'll know when that's empty so I can deconstruct all that mess. You should be on digs. You're not on digs. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's you. Yes. I guess I gotta fix this too at some point here soon. But in order to do that, I gotta get my farms going. I'll get my farms going. Oh, I'm just about, I can get my farm started here. Okay. Well, for that, let me do this. Get a lineup marker of what I've got to play with here. Okay. So I want to try to keep everything nice and neat, nice and pretty, looking good. Oops. I don't have much further to go. Okay, so you're actually going to be out further. That's fine. I like that. Could probably do a road here too, but I do something like that. Figure out where the road is after that. Yeah. I think I'm done expanding this because I've got a few more that I can put in, and I'm almost at 10,000 people. By the time I put this house in, this house in, these three, and then I upgrade it to tier 3 housing, I bet you I'll have enough people. So, my question is, I want to do this. Guys lined up. Those. One, two, three, four, five. Right, that's still the same amount. I would need to expand for that. I can do that. But can I make it different this way? I'm trying to pack in as many farms as I can in a smaller area so that not so much that I can pack them in a smaller area, but I want to make sure that I try to get enough going that I can do all the different foodstuffs that they want. So here you can see, they want potatoes, corn, bread, which is wheat, vegetables, fruits. All right, and then the rest of the stuff like tofu, that is soybeans. So I gotta grow another item. Eggs, what do they want? That's from chickens. And gotta feed the chickens meat, animal feed, which is a process. Like I can get animal feed from bread to feed the chickens, stuff like that. Meat, where do I get meat? Oh, the chicken carcass. That makes sense. Okay. What do I do with you? Oh, I can make, okay. I can make sausages, compost. I'd probably do it this way so I can get the fuel gas. Not gonna burn it, obviously. Anyway, then we can make cake, which is not a bad thing to get. Sugar needs something else because that's sugar cane. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta grow still. So I gotta make sure I fit, like even these splitting back and forth between veggies, potatoes, even with this, it's not enough vegetables. Which is not, that's, what do I have? So I have 2 less potato cycles, 2 more veggie cycles, and it's still not enough to get us a backlog in vegetables, which is not good. You want to try to keep them all up, because you see how these add unity. You can look right about here, see where it's adding the unity. That's my bonus. You can see the demand right below it, and then you can see how much we have in store and how long that supplies them food. Same thing on the next one. Obviously, I don't have anything there, but see the vegetables, like the demand is 90 versus, which is weird because so the potatoes are 102 and they're saying fine. The other is 90 and they're not getting enough. So why am I not producing vegetables? 19. You're just producing 19. What are you guys producing? Potatoes. 24. That's why. But I have to alternate sources. Oh, let's see. So what if I bring the farms down to here? I can have this whole area. Let's do that. Let's try that. Yeah, I could fit probably a lot more in there. Let's just delete that. Bring this back out. And flip it. If I want the resources together. One, two, three. Now this is going to be here, but instead we're going to do 5. I'll explain that in a minute. Actually, could I go through? No. One. I can't get in. That's fine. It'll do the rest of them. So the reason why I did 5 here and 3 here, this is only plumbing. This is only for water. That's only for the pipes. So the pipes can go up to whatever level they want without having, and just in just one gap is their raise. You can only raise in one spot, which is nice. As where a belt, if you want to raise a belt, you actually need, you need space to get it up, or you need a lift, and that takes up 2 building spaces. So then I want to keep the belt in the center, so that I would have to use lifts to get me up where I need to be. Then I have to figure out how much on the lines and stuff like that. That's another process and a half. I want to see how many I'm probably going to end up doing something like, we'll have this row of farms probably go 5 deep, maybe. We'll see what they produce. Go 5 deep, then have a gap here, start processing it, and then another 5 deep. But I have to get something started before I take this down, before I stop production. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a world of hurt and losing people left, right, and center, and it's just not a good thing. Probably don't need this many depots, but I like to see this number up higher. I know they have enough food just between these two. I could stop the potatoes and the veggies technically, and I'd be fine. But I also want to keep my unity up so that I can keep producing the stuff I want to produce. So with that being said, dig you down. I don't have any available diggers, do I? Because I think I just turned them into trucks. I do not have any available diggers. Turn them into trucks. How many trucks do I have? I have 2. Somebody has extra trucks somewhere, and I don't remember where. Zones and assignment. Assigned 2, which makes sense. Assigned to mine 15. Yes. Oh, that's what I did. I assigned extra over to... Okay. I assigned extra trucks over here. I was running low in iron, so I was struggling real bad with transportation, because for whatever reason these guys would go over to the shipyard to get fueled up with hydrogen versus fueling station that I have right here. So it took them so long to get from where they were here to the fuel station by the shipyard and then back, that these guys were just idle and not transporting iron, and my iron reserves were getting really low. And I mean, like, as fast as it was coming in, it was getting ground down. So the ore comes in, gets ground down into iron dust, iron ore crushed, sorry. And it was coming in as fast as it was coming in, it was getting crushed, getting put into this bin, and then going out. I was having a lot of maintenance problems and stuff like that. Maintenance was dying because I couldn't keep up with it. Now, I think I'm ahead of the game, so I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 trucks back out for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go in. What if I do? What do you have? You have nothing on you. So I'm going to upgrade you to a hauled truck. And then, what are you doing? Upgrade you to a haul truck. No! I don't want haul trucks. Stop that. Don't do that. Nope. Cancel. I wanted hydrogen mega excavator. That. And upgrade you to that. Okay. Now, turn them into excavators. Now you come down here to this guy. Edit my area here. And bring you out. Let's bring it out to there for now. Then bring this down here somewhere. Create another one up here for now, because I don't want them digging here yet. So when it's set for yellow, it's set for digging. When they're green, that's for them filling. So I don't want them to dig. I don't want them, well, I don't want them to dig there. I want them to dig here, and I want them to fill everywhere else. So, that being said, terraforming, mining destination. Bring this down to a 2. This over. Nope. 2. You over. You did it again. You. There we go. That'll work. And as these guys get filled in, they don't pause the game. These guys get filled in. They will. I can start placing farms down. And I'll probably do the same similar setup here, where I have 3 for the pipes in between. I just don't know how I'm going to do the water yet. Get the water over here and the fertilizer. Oh, and actually I want to upgrade these. I have greenhouse too, which look even better. I think I'm going to leave these alone. Because I'm overproducing. Excuse me. I'm overproducing in wheat and corn. But I think I just want to leave them alone for now. And maybe... I don't know. Maybe join... I don't know. Figure it out. I would like to get rid of them. And start up a whole new... Really start kind of cleaning this mess up that I have over here. I like these 4 building plots. They look nice. Actually, probably I can get rid of this stuff actually here. Because I've got that over here now. So what I did here, I know when I left last stream, I had none of this built. None of this stuff here was built. None of this stuff here was built. And I was still trying to figure it out. So these are all lined up. I went to the better assembly because with the assembly 3s, they only process 2 of the enriched iron, or enriched uranium, and 1 steel to give me 2 uranium rods. With this assembly 4s, they double that, so I could use half of the assemblers. So we'll take a look real quick. Actually, downgrade that one. So see, 2 with 1 steel gives me 2, and it costs 8 people 150 kilowatts. This costs 2 people 250 kilowatts. Yes, a little bit more power, a lot less people, different maintenance, but also requires computing basically, which is not that big of a deal. It's just as simple as put down a building, get some people, some power. And I can change it. Oh, okay. Certain buildings you can use surplus. So what that is these generators for, well, here you go. These generators here I have on surplus. So they're always running. So they're always producing power. Yes, they will, other things can use their power, like some of these buildings that are using power here are probably using this first and then using whatever else they need to. So you can so you can kind of play a game with the fact that you can set up certain power to run at all times no matter what, and that's the power you're going to use for all your buildings. And then you have like these for a backup that'll just run periodically as you know certain buildings kick on and certain buildings kick off if you don't have enough surplus power. But I don't think I want them to specifically use that power, because if I run out of surplus power, then they shut down. So if something happens with my diesel right now, they shut down, these start shutting down because they use the teraflops. What else uses teraflops? There was something. Teraflops. Oh, these guys. And these guys stop if they don't have teraflops, and they stop producing fuel, which then these guys shut down, and it's a mess. So I tried to prevent a mess. Not that it's ever happened, because you're always going to cause an issue somewhere. Because something's going to goof up somewhere, somehow. That happens. These guys are ready for this. There's that. So as it is, if I use these, I have more garden space than with these. So I am producing more. But I still have to figure out what I want to do in these. I know I want veggies, obviously. I need them. No, I need potatoes. Ooh, 90, 87. So now it reverses. Okay, that's good. But let's start doing something else, like okay. That's what I'll use these fields over here for. When it's all said and done, I'll use these fields for like granola, sugarcane, because these aren't actual food for the people. It's used to make to get a byproduct, which is used to make other things. So what can go directly in there or with very little processing. For example, veggies can go right in there, potatoes can go right in there, which can go right in there, and corn can go right in there. So those take no processing, they can just go in. What farm are you? Figure that out. Okay, so let's do this. Oop. Try that again. I want to advance these so I'll constantly be producing different things at all times. Oops. There we go. Now, I do that. Oh. Don't want the pavement. Just want the buildings. Flip them. Leave. Shouldn't be moving anything. There it is. Leave. That just copied the settings. Should have, but it didn't copy the stage. Okay, so in that case, advance you by 1, advance you by 2, and you by 3. Okay. Then you by 1, 2, and 3. Believe there's 1 excavator done. Might be 2 in there. Yep. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Background. Great. I'm sorry, guys. I did. So these guys should start digging momentarily. Because there's my. They really just. They both in there. They are. They're both following the same pattern, I think. somebody already over here. Not. Yeah. Could be a way for them to get down somewhere. Or where though? Oh, oh. That's. Here comes the dumper trucks. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. They should start digging that up. That'll get level. We just need the dirt over here, which is going to take a while. But I almost wonder. I can make. Let me see. You dirt, because I can make dirt with gravel compost. So click. Do that with the recipe. So your compost. And I believe that. Now do this through here. Copy that. Flip it. Yes, they both do work that way. Alright. Got that. Not there is no that. What do you do? One away. That. That's gonna kind of suck. Okay. That. We're going to take. I want a flat, but I want loose. And we're gonna pick it right up. Down one. And that'll work. Okay. Do again. Flip. Rotate. And actually cut this whole thing and bring it one forward. And now show and explain here in just a moment. Do that. I don't know what to go. Trying to keep things neat, but unfortunately this is not quite where it needs to be. But it is what it is. Got that. Gonna go there. And you need gravel. Fine. YouTuber blindness is a thing. Sorry. There it is. Now, Actually, I'm just, that's who I am, period. What do you need for gravel? 48. So you definitely need 100 belt, which is fine, because that's usually what I work with. Nope, right there. Go. Would be to a priority. Yeah, we'll leave you on 9. We'll leave you on 9. And then this will just be dirt. And build. Unity build. Go. Oh, why you not build? Oh, because I don't have enough prevents. And you have enough. Usually get me some gravel in here. Might have to turn that to an 8 for it to do anything. You can take it if it's above that. And we'll turn you to an 8 just to make sure that stays down. Maybe? Can I build you yet? Not yet. Thankfully, it's the only thing building, so. Oh. That should be enough to get me going here. I only need 40 of them. We're almost there. You are getting out. You're oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Boost you. Probably do. Now. Because there's a lot of waste in our sediment. That'll commit. I'll get those words right eventually. Probably not. What can I do with you again? There's something I wanted to do. Oh, I can make diesel. Or I could create steam. But I don't need to because this stuff creates enough steam. You're still waiting, so that's fine. What are you guys doing for trash? It is coming down slowly. Good. I definitely have to redo this whole setup somehow. A little bit smarter. I know what it needs now. Now I just got to figure out how to make it compact and small because I'm trying to keep everything nice and neat. Not for any reason other than I can. Getting about time to get rid of you two. At some point. Figure that ice time on. How are you guys making out? Getting there. What do we got? Which is that? Stop importing. Start exporting. Trying to get some of this land filled in as quickly as possible because it's kind of driving me nuts. I want to be able to finish this off. But in the process, I can get other things going here. that for now. Looks good. Okay. You're gonna drive me nuts. Or, yeah. This one. That'll work. And copy this. Is there? I think I'm just gonna leave that as just a marker. So we'll just do a stone tile here. Like that. Not that they're gonna build this anytime soon. They're so busy with everything else. But at least it's there. They get to it. Great. And we're gonna go dumping up a little bit. I want to go too far over because I don't want it to dump into the water. Yet, so I'm always gonna have this little lip here. But can do. A little lip like that. This way they can still get up and down. That'll work. As long as the majority is okay. Do that. So digging and dumping, digging and dumping, digging and dumping, because now they're just digging up dirt. That'll work. There. And more dirt will be dumped. Also do this too. Yeah, one. That. Ultra can't find a destination. Oh, Lonnie. Oh, it's because you guys are stuck. How are you gonna be stuck, though? Oh, yes, you should be stuck. Won't be. It won't be soon. Get lifted up, stupids. They're so annoying. Okay, they will work it out. Once we get enough dirt down here, they can go up and spin around. Oh, and I gotta get rid of these guys too. There we go. There they go. Now they got stuff. They got places. Wait, what are you bitching about now? Oh, it's just not enough room in there. It's just not fast enough. I wonder, should I? No, because this guy's getting full. Now they're producing something. Now why? Can we please? Maybe? Potentially? Can we please? Potentially? Something. Thank you. You're getting full. We're gonna start stopping this here in a minute. That's not good, because that's our sewer and water. Which is doing fantastic. Ish. I don't know why it's not where. Because I don't have. That's why water sucks. But why? I do. Actually, being used to it by reaching a higher housing bonus. Oh, and they got the flu. Okay. Oh, you got plenty of stuff in your hospital, but I don't understand why it went up to 2 before. I don't understand why it's not going there now. But what if I do this? One's water, one's water. Is that gonna help that bonus? Probably. Oh yeah, look at that. Nope, that was power. Give that a month to catch up with itself here. How is my trash doing? Passenger segment still there? Why? Why? Why you no work? Full on exhaust. Why is exhaust not working? Because you're full on sulfur. Because they're not pulling sulfur. Alright. You really stink right now. Not pulling sulfur. Slag, it's gotta get pulled. Alright. You. Get rid of this. On a 6, please. To be fair, I probably could have just said 6 on that and they would have probably done it, but... We'll see if they keep up on it. Or do I just turn you to a 7? Yeah, there is. See how that goes. Do that. Your numbers coming back down now. They are. Good. You're going just fine. Did water come back up? Water did not come back up. So why? Where did I find? Where did I find water supplies? Can you tell me there was so much water somewhere? I just saw water supplies. So. Oh. I could have sworn I just seen. I don't know. It's alright. I was just trying to boost it up a little bit, but I think I just got, I don't know, too many people, too many consumption, and they don't realize that it's basically an infinite source of water here. And I say it's infinite because the simple fact that as they produce their There's even got gravel over here. Where is gravel? Gravel here. What if I do? Oh, I can make my own gravel slope because this is nonsense. Nope, actually, no, because that's going to be here. Okay. Oh. Do that. So, pressure large. See if I can do that. Look at that. X. Back to here for a second. No, not back there. Let's do this then. That to that. You're going to be rock. You guys will do the rest of it. Yeah, that'd be nice to get rid of that little rinky-dinky setup. I didn't think it was going to take long for them to fill that up. And now, how much are you actually producing? So you're... Oh, we've, like, quadrupled. Well, actually almost by 6. Why? Why Unity? Why Unity? Why? Oh, right. Wasting water. Duh. That'll get fixed in a moment. That should be better. Very, very moment. Yes, there we go. Okay. Water. What else did it drop in? Drop food because... Why food? Or is that just... Okay. Came back up. Bet you it was food. Yeah. It was food because of water and sewage. Got it. Okay. Woo! Unboost that. I'm probably gonna have to leave that one boosted in order to keep up with the demand. I've got 535 available workers. Don't know how because I haven't gotten rid of anything or added anything. I don't know. Anything I added, I should be less workers, but I'm more. I don't know. I just, whatever. So, you guys are still going at it. Is there enough room for this yet? There is not. Oh, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just too low. Maybe. Come on. A little bit more. You guys are going to be so distraught when I take that away. Okay, so that's closed. 1, 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now the question is, my next question. If I do 10, how much water does all this need? 161, 135, 399. So we're going to call that 400. We're going to call that 200. Oh, no, wait a minute. Goods. So if we do 8 long, which should be more than, yeah, let's do that. Let's do 8 long, because at any moment in time, it would be 800 water maximum going through those pipes. With that being said, wow. Correction. It's going to be 800. So what I'm talking about is because I have alternating foods. So at any given time, there's going to be 2. It's going to be this whole line. Because we're going to have 2 sets. Running all these at once. Shit. So it's actually going to be 161 plus 135 plus 399 plus how much? I can do that now. 200. Gotta change this. I can change it. I just have to reconfigure things. So basically, I'm running this whole line in just these 4. Then I want to double it. And then I'm going to have one, then I'm going to have these, and then I'm going to double that. So actually that 895 times 4, I'm not going to do the math. Because the highest pipe I have can only bring 900. So at 895 water, I'm 5 water less than my maximum throughput of this pipe. So just for these 4 buildings, I'm going to max out a tier 4 pipe. I'm going to have 4 pipes. Excuse me. I'm going to have 4 pipes for this grid of 16 greenhouses. Now I'm going to have another 4 for these greenhouses. I don't know the fertilizer requirement. That's the concerning part. But at the same token, if I'm doing it alternating like this, that's better for the farmland. So I shouldn't have to worry about fertilizer too much. I might be able to get away with 1 pipe for both. Okay. Oh, there goes this road. This is not an access road anymore. This is going to be a supply road. And rain doesn't help these guys, right? Yes, it does. Rain still helps, but that's whenever I get rain. So I need 4 pipes for this set. I would need 4 pipes for this set, so that's going to be 8 pipes of water that I got to pipe in. What if I go to these? I'm at this. 144 for veggies, 161. So that's only by less than 20. So these guys are undersized by a lot. They're actually doing fine though. How does the math work on that? Oh, because I'm only doing 144. Right. So even at 144 times 5 times, so 144 times 10. Well, that's actually too much. I don't know. I don't know how the math works on that, on how much they use. Oh, because it's not that. It's this. Okay. So I can't actually go based off of this number, because that's 4. Because it's 4 months for a planting seed. Wow. I think that's 8 months for planting. These are actually going to bounce around a little bit too. So is 60? How do they? What's a month, time frame wise? Figure it out. So a month is 60. Okay. I'm just rough guessing here. So if a month is 60 seconds per time, obviously. Okay. No. Where's my recording time here? Hold on. Yeah, so a second and a half. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're 2 seconds per day. So on a 30-day, 1 month, whatever. So it's 60. So 60 seconds. So it's okay. So then it'd be the 161 divided by 4. I'm gonna say 41 for that. 135 divided by 3. 135 divided by 3. 45. 41, 45. 8. It's 390. Minus 8. Divided by 8. We call that 50. So 41, 45, 50. And 50. No. Yes. Yeah, 50. So 50, 50, 41, 45. 186 water per second per set of 4. Okay, that's so 186. We're going to call this a segment of 4. So we're going to call this 4 segment. So 186. We'll call it 200. Just, I'd rather have a little over than under. So 200 per segment. We're going to have 4 segments for this line of this border line run. That's going to be 800. So, okay, that makes me feel 1,000 times better. The reason why this was such a big deal, okay, because like I was talking earlier, I want to have all my waters come down. I need my water to come down and continue going straight through. Okay. And then from that, oops, sidetrack. Dumping. Clear all that. To here, and all this. Oh, flatten you out. All this to here. And here. We go. Yeah. Stupid. Go. You guys are almost done there, which is nice. This is all done. Awesome. I can go back to my mining. Down to 2 here. I don't know where this is going to end up yet. This is all level 2. My miners over here might start mining that. I don't know. You guys will continue. This can go away. This can go away. Yeah. Bring you to I got speed up again. There's a digger knife. We'll have to send my digging crew in here and start digging this up. Nice flat run across for now. What do I want to do with my water? Have my water start over here. I gotta create another little station like something similar to this. Not as large and outrageous. Probably be something similar to this. Again, less pumps and stuff, but closer. Yes. How do I want to do this up? Because I gotta start these up to shut these down. In order to start these up, I want to add water. And I want to leave this empty for my tier 2 fuel. Why are you guys dead? Why are you guys done? Not enough fuel. Why not enough fuel? What is going on? So kick you guys down to 3 for now, because I don't want to run. I don't know why I'm running out of fuel. You guys are missing what? What are you guys missing? This should be, that's the reprocessor. This, yeah. What are you guys missing? Oh, because you guys aren't, why is this not producing? Because it needs filtration media. Why is my filtration media? Okay, this is of high importance over anything else. Because without this, I don't have power. Without power, that sucks. So let me just bring you right down to 0 for now. Get some fuel built up again, because I'm doing okay. And that's only because there's a huge buffer of power still. You're down. I'll keep you on 3, I think. I think that's fine. Maybe not. Your fuel is getting low too. So, the reason why... We'll go back to the farms in a second. The reason if you've ever watched another YouTuber doing the same thing, they probably have the Mox rods here going back into the system. The reason why I don't is, as of right now, sure, yep, put it in, yep, it gives me, the same steam power, stuff like that, and it gives me spent Mox. I don't have reprocessing for it yet, so what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just trying to put a buffer once I get a large buffer of it, and I have to get rid of it somehow, then I will start using it. But I want to be ready for this. So what I'll have to do is, if I have to start using it before I get to this stage, then I'll just have to keep storing the spent Mox until I can process it. But I got to keep in mind too, I actually got to figure that out too. See how big of a system I need to bring that down. But basically, I don't want to keep highly radiating, items on the belts, causing problems for my people. So that produces 2 for every 2. What am I doing here? Each of these are doing 2 every. They're on 4. Yes. Each of those are producing 4. So I'm actually producing 8. Which is producing... So 8 producing 1. One is producing 2. Okay, so I'm actually not producing that much of the Mox rods. For what's going on, I'm not producing that much. So these guys are producing 8 spent fuel. That spent fuel gives me 1 plutonium. 1 plutonium and some depleted uranium gives me 2 Mox rods. So this setup here is only enough to produce 1 reactor. One reactor running flat out on Mox rods. Granted, I'm going to have all of this. And I might stick a second storage of this. So I should probably, by the time this fills up, I stick the second one on. I should probably have enough to run 2, maybe probably 4 of these for quite some time before I have to worry about it. So then this gives me that. Then this goes in, the blanket fuel goes into this reactor, fast breeder reactor. Gives me blanket fuel enriched. Blanket fuel enriched plus depleted uranium salt gives me more blanket fuel. And starts the whole process over again. Can't wait to find out what that is all about. So the reason why I don't have that on research, by the way, unlocked in research, where is it? Right here. Right there. That one right there. See what I have to unlock? I still have to unlock tier 2 med packs, which takes antibiotics, which is sugar, which, oh yeah, I'm not growing yet because I have to fix my farms. Ammonia, not a big deal. I actually probably have some of that. My power's sinking quickly. Oxygen, that's easy enough to get. It's actually just right here. It's a air separator. It gives you oxygen, nitrogen. Nitrogen you can just burn in the air. Or if you mix it hydrogen, you can get ammonia. So that's why it's not such a big deal for that. That's easy enough to get. Because if that needs 8, you only need 1. You make 36. 8 and 8, 16 is 32. Get 4 oxygen left over, which is fine. So that gives me 38. That's good. 36. I would be ahead because this would give me 2 runs. Hold on, I'm pulling up a separate calculator just so I can keep this up. Pulling it up on my phone. Let's see. So 36 times 2. That would need, because that makes sense. Because 8 goes into 32. 8 does not go into 36, so I'd have a remainder of 4. So if I ran it twice, then that would give me 9 steps of this. So by running this twice, I get 72. So then if I divide 72 by the 24 needed, for this I actually get 3 runs of this, which would be 36. So I'd get 36 of this. So I'd actually get 36 runs. I would actually get an abundance in ammonia. And if I break that down, so what I could do is then the abundance in ammonia I could then break down right here, burn off any excess nitrogen, and the hydrogen I would probably need to slightly supply. Yeah, I would need to slightly supply hydrogen, which is not a big deal. You know, I'd have to supply like 5 parts of hydrogen or something like that. I'm not mathing completely 100% right now. Granted, this used double power, but that's not a big deal. It could take it from... Oops, don't want to do that. I'm in a crisis here. Where's your fuel at? You can run. I'm going to run you at 1 for now, which should help out with this. Okay. Might have to go up a little bit more. Probably run you at a 4. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That's better. There. See how, whoops. Sorry. See how all these have stopped now? So these are kind of like a battery. See how fast these are spinning? They're spinning, yeah, they're spinning faster than the shaft. So if these were to stop producing rotational power, these are like a battery for rotational power. They keep the rotational power going as much as possible. These need that rotational power to generate energy. So once these run out of rotational force, these eventually will stop producing energy. This is what's happened over here. And my steam's going to kind of dissipate through everything, which is really annoying. Could separate a little bit. I'm not going to. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I should be going that way. You should start doing the split there. Wonder if I do that now. Yeah, because that's overfeeding, which is fine. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Not enough maintenance. Why? Copper. What's wrong with copper? Copper! Copper's not running because output is full of exhaust. Why is exhaust full? Because this exhaust is full. Why is this full? Because it needs limestone. Why do I not have limestone? Come on, guys. Fill me up. Buttercup. I could do for a few minutes just to get things running again. There. That works. That's better. Okay. That'll work. Okay. You're working, you're fine, you should be okay. I think you're starting to back home. You should be getting there now. C should be working before. Output full, slag. Why is slag full? Come on, guys. Oh, I know. Oh, I don't have anywhere to dump slag, I bet. $5 is it? No? Plenty of spots to dump. Plenty of spots to dump. I just don't have enough people to do what I want it to do. Maybe bump you down to 4 for a moment. to put you back up to a 7. Yeah, I know. Maintenance will be kicking back up here. Yeah, there it goes. Maintenance is kicking up again. There goes copper. It looks so good. And the lines are just about full. Looks like I could fit just about one more per line, which is not gonna be picky about it. You guys aren't going anywhere because you're gonna dump dirt. Fine. How is my dirt dumping along? Dumping doesn't. Flat. Now we can ramp again. These guys. Nice. You do what I wanted. Now I just gotta grab the tower for here. Change things around a little bit. Where's my tower? There's my tower. The area. Why do you have that fixed cargo? Is it because of slag? You guys go to this one. No. Bet you there's no slag in it. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Oh, iron. Black. Oh. Now what? You guys just don't have no space. Yeah, you guys just don't. Try to switch it over. Probably. Get rid of that one. Yeah, that'll work. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Only thing I want dumped here. That, or that, and let's start filling in over here. You need to stay working at all times, no matter what. these. Yeah, I mean, it should be kicking up here soon. Unless there's a new problem, which is possible. Yep, there's a new problem. With steel. Why is steel strapped? I know. Why is steel strapped? Waiting for products, waiting for more limestone. Why are you apes? This is what I was dealing with all a couple days ago when I was doing this by myself. I was like, every time I was turning around, this was breaking, that was breaking, this was doing that, that was doing this, that. Oh my god, it was hot, it was horrible. It really was. And of course, those are gonna slow down because steel, which is fine. Yeah. Things are running out of me, which is fine. It's all good. But now I can put more of these in here. I don't want that one. I want that. And same thing, probably. Jump you ahead. Jump you ahead. And jump you ahead. Now, even though... Oh, no. Yeah. There's that, and now let's fix this. Oh. Yeah, you should be 7. Because if these run out of power and stop producing water, these things overheat and bad times happen. Really need to be. There. We'll run you out of 6. You should not be on power either. We are starting to back up, so let's turn you guys on. I could probably run these up right now. Yeah, I know, and then I run them at 2. It's because I don't. When I had the old setup, I did jump like that. Things went completely. But at that point in time, I also didn't have the buffer tanks like I do. So this may not. This shouldn't go completely. It should just start ramping up like it should. So going back to this, too. I mean, these take seawater, low steam, well, depleted steam, give you water and brine. So the brine I send over here first to make sure that scrubbing my toxic slurry. And then anything extra goes over here. And these guys take. All this needs to be doubled for the amount of brine that I create. So it really needs 6 of these ponds to consume all the brine that these create. But again, these are using some too. It takes, how many of these have? 3, 4, 5, 8 of these. It would take 16 of these to take the amount of brine that I create, which, as you can see, is still more than enough in the chlorine department. These take the brine and create chlorine. These take the brine water, dry it out, and make salt. Salt is backing up, chlorine is backing up. So even this amount of stuff creating salt and chlorine is more than enough than what I need to support for now. So anything excess past that is going to get dumped back into the sea because, again, it does not create pollution. It's not that big of a deal for me. Broken. Amazon has one. No available. You have no more mining spots. Correct? Correct. If you guys do me a favor and just move here, out of my way, because you'll be mining this once this is filled in. As soon as they get all that dirt dumped in, then I will stop the dumping of dirt process here. Allow them to keep filling this bin up with dirt. Are you creating dirt now? Where are you at? Down here. Oh yeah, you've created plenty of dirt. Okay. Can we hurry up on the dumping of this, please? Because these are already backing up. So isn't fantastic. Love it. Not by the way. That is sarcasm. My maintenance going yet? Yeah, maintenance is going. Yeah. Okay. That maintenance will catch up. In time. Probably pause you too. Your pause, why are you running? No? So this is what I've been doing this whole time, is just playing back and forth. I think I want to go ahead and do 2 of you. Oops. want to copy that, not cut it. You only have a one tile gap, it looks like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's have a one tile gap. Now, what am I going to do for water for you guys? I am producing that much excess water. I probably could. Yeah. Which the funny part is, when I get all these guys going here. $384, right? Only gonna be this much power. Right here. Running those two added reactors that I just kind of put down there. It's only adding this much power. But that's still quite a bit. Seeing how I can produce between these diesel generators. I think that's all I have producing power at this point. Yeah. Yep. So between these diesel generators and these, and I can create. I have the potential load for 644 megawatts. These create 15, so 30, 2, that's 8. 30 times 8 is 240. So I'd be 884 megawatts of power that I could produce when I put up these two reactors right here. My question is at 384 times 6 is 2,304. I don't have enough steam pipes over there to do that. And I cannot bring enough steam back to do that. So I would have to do another steam water setup like this. Which is fine. So 384 times 2 is 768. Or divided by 33. So this is how much water I need. So I'm trying to figure out how much these give out, which is 33. So divided by 33, I need 11.64 of these, so 12, which is what these are. Then I still have extra steam and extra water. No, I have extra water, not extra steam. The reason why I have extra steam right now is because I'm not using all the water. That's because I'm just waiting on fuel to back up a little bit more before I crank these guys again. Because this is what happens when you when you make everything perfect, and it's not really perfect, but it is in the aspect of it's perfect in the aspect of this stuff here that I'm highlighting in the green produces exactly these 4 reactors. No more, no less. So to get a backlog of fuel, you actually have to turn reactors down so that, yes, you're still producing power, still producing your steam and stuff, but that's the only way to get a backlog of fuel. Because this is producing 4 fuel, and each one of these reactors take 2 when they're at full bore, at their max. So, like between these two right now, they're consuming 3. So I'm only making a 1 extra uranium rod per manufactory for these 4. So it's going to take a while for this to back up. I might just wait for it to back up a little bit and then it. Because I'd like to see this get a little bit more fuel in it. Because right now we're down low, so I need to at least get our buffers built up. I might just run all these on 2 for say. Hopefully that's enough power. Because that is still 8 segments of generators. Hey, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't you worry about being late. You're never late. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I've been streaming for a while because I got out of work early with my other job, so I just I'm here. And talk to myself. All good. All the VODlanders can watch. Not much. To be honest with you, Jack, you really haven't missed much. A couple of problems where I lost maintenance, as you can see. There's nothing there. I don't know why I'm low on 2, because that just happened. No worries. I was about to step away for a second myself. View is down here. These circuits are up here. Circuits are not being produced because everything's gone. What happened? Are we just that busy? Probably just that busy. Really just gotta slow these guys down and what do I have these guys for priority? 1. Yeah, of course. Should probably set these guys on a 1 as well. Because these are... Without these, I can't make maintenance. Without maintenance, I can't... Fine. So. Yeah, and I do not have a be right back screen, so I will be right back myself. And I am back. What? Oh yeah. Okay. No, no. Definitely not. Really gotta stop playing with that. I gotta just try to make things work here somehow. Because everything's slowing down because move this to this number, then move that to another number, make this, more higher priority. I gotta stop with, I gotta create less truck traffic and more using like belts. At some point, I do want to get into trains. I just don't know. Just don't know how yet. I don't know how to do the trains. So. I guess we could try to start figuring that out. What if I do this as a train depot? Have them fill this in. Let me do that. Let's get started with trains. Let's start. Nope, I don't want -2. Bring this up to 2. There. And start filling in here, guys. That can be whatever you need to get rid of. Then we'll deal with the dirt. Not enough maintenance, not enough maintenance. Yeah. You'll figure that out soon. Okay. Good. That's going away. Probably half the problem is because I'm trying to build land over here, and it's so far away from everything in comparison. Now, problem is I'm not really set up for this. But I guess let's fix it. Start deleting this stuff, I guess. Move that as you need. This is empty. These can all go away. That can go away. Bye. Oh. Yeah, I know. This full. Okay. Now I can go to U. Edit area. A new rectangle. Go from here. let's just do that for now. They want to expand you over there, probably. Because I want to get into your art. Okay. Back to you. Here. Area. There. Not that it's important to do that, but I like doing that because then it's a dignified area. If I bring up another box from another mining tower, it can bump right up against it and it won't get confused. It's apparently there was a patch for it too, but I just haven't played like that. I just kept it the same. Just what I've done. Okay. So, how do I want to do water for this? Do this first. What if I make this go here? Oh, that was... shouldn't dump there. Can't reach that. Yeah. That'll tell me where that... I want to make my island here. Nope. Fixing this, like, future-proof myself here a little bit. Bear with me. That's going to be that island marked out. I don't know if I'm going to completely seal this off. Right now, I'm not going to because I need for farms. So I need water. So for right now, not sealing it off. Subject to change 80 times from now. if not more. Okay. So how I want to produce water. Back through this 186. Goes 6 per segment times 4 times 8 because I have 8 segments. Which is 1,488. 1488. Water. You produce it at 108. So let me grab out a separate calculator here. 14.8 divided by 1.8, which is 13. So I'm gonna have to have 14 of these just to produce, and that's gonna just slightly overproduce on our water. I think if I do that, I can put a couple dumps in there because I'm not gonna need all this brine either. So I gotta fix the brine problem too. Dumping or waste management? No. Oil refinement, liquid dump. I don't know why oil refinement holds the liquid dump, but it does. Yeah, that works. Actually, I think that's the setup needed. There's 4, 6, 8, I wanted 14. And 12 and 14. All that. We're still really lacking that much in maintenance? No, not really. It's slowing down. How are we picking up? So garbage there. You're doing okay, but you guys are lacking. Okay, silicone is lacking. Why? Because we don't have the sand. That's gotta be another priority. Screw up. This is a mess for later. Soon to come. Should probably check you guys. You guys should probably have a bunch of coal. Or gold, I mean. No, we don't. That's fine. Gold ore needs to get crushed. To be honest with you, I could probably do it at a different pace. I'm not going to get a lot from you. Right, and you guys are... Flip it. Rotate it. I think it's there. Yes. Boost, lift. And then a thing right here. And we can even do that. Sure can. Probably didn't need to double that up, to be honest with you, but it's cool. Now, what do I need to do with you? Crush it again to powder. Of course I do. Maybe. Oh, because you're not doing the right recipe. You'd be that one. Your gold ore powder. Oi. That's okay. Okay. That starts the gold ore process. And then probably let you guys finish up. Calculating that later. Oh, no. Because you guys are not right recipe. You're gonna be that. Not that. Gravel, manufactured sand. The one you go to? Yes. You guys do not process manufactured sand like that. Okay, that's fine. Then we fill back up. Oh. Oh. Hear that, hear that. Copper. Oh, iron. And we're not full. You have gold ore in here. Not. Okay. So probably. What do I have? You should be bauxite, gold, and titanium. Okay, what do you? Slag. And yeah. You guys can import over here now, I guess. And not that I really want you making that long journey down here, but another option to have right now. You guys will be gone too, which is fine. Okay. Let's go back to these farms. Get these going here. Fine. So 1488. My number here. Bring you over. Do just that. It needs 100. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't thinking of the. This takes a whole pump. It only gives me 78. So 19.08, which I bet you the rainwater would fix that 0.08 and not cause a problem. And actually, I'm not worried about that. Let's just do 19. That's 14. $15, $16, $17, $18. I'm going to do 20 because I have depleted steed to contend with 2. You would give out then 42. Oh, where did you do that? Do that. Oops. Actually, I want to go. Yeah. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna mess up an alignment anyway, which is fine. Because they're gonna share. So what I was trying to do, line up to where. Oh no, it's just completely. Huh. You just frazzled my brain now. Oh. Huh. Okay. Let's do this. So you two go to that one. I want you and you to go to that one. Yeah, that. Only one up. Like that. Now if I copy both of you. Beautiful. And you. Now going to pipes. I can do. We still need to be marked 2 pipes. But that's okay. All these hooked up with respective waters here, and then figure out the brine. I'm not too concerned about. That's actually thankfully going to be easy the way I just. So you out. Down. Yes. Like that. Oh. That looks nice. I could have just done exactly what I'm just about to do. So. Oh. So that gets rid of all the brine. Now we just need the water coming. Oh, minus these little hiccups right here, but that's fine. Now, so let's produce enough for this. And so what I have over here, what I'm trying to do here is so I have 2 boilers creating 48 steam on each side. Creating this my focal point here. So with that, they can produce enough steam, high pressure steam here to produce or to make these the 8 work. Okay? And then I have their exhaust going into these, however many they are. 6. Which I may not even need anymore because pretty much my only source of water I'm using it is for over here. If I put it empty on this. No, keep that full. They can empty that. Oh, shit. My water's backing up. How bad? Bad enough to stop you guys from working yet? Not yet. Whew. Okay. Alright. Hi, Beck. How are you? Why? What'd I do? Well, just making sure. I didn't want to be the one making you noise here. You know? Never say never, Jack. Never say never. I have my ways. You'd be amazed. So, I got some news. You know that other person that, posts a video every so often, streams every so often? I don't know, what's his name? Let's Play? He actually should be home. Let me message him, because him and we met up earlier, and I tried. Let me put you in a view of this. You're gonna watch stuff. You're gonna watch an emptiness of screen. At least let it be interesting. Yeah, yeah, never heard of that one. Well, anyway, I ran into him at work. Oddly enough, weird. And we got talking, and maybe something like, I don't know, Lethal Company might be in an order. A little bit of change of pace here, maybe. We'll see if the little so-and-so ever gets online. But, it actually might be like him and his girlfriend. We'll see. Where is he? We'll see if he joins in. See if he messages me, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm not important. Do that. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, he did a thing. He made a bloop bloop noise. Yeah, right? I mean, and now he types to me, I don't know if I'll be on. Taco Bell line is long. Are you getting any for me? Yes. Yes, Jack. Whoops. I'm typing. Good. I just want to play. When's the short coming out? Oops, that is, I'm in my screen. Okay. Hold on. We will come up with an answer here in a moment as to time. Oops. Leave up. Oh. Premiere. Right there. Uh-oh. I'm doing things. Things are happening. So, in case you were wondering what I was doing, I was just downloading, just trying to install the editing software. Aha. Yeah, we'll play with that in a moment. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. People, I'll figure that out closer to it. I'm not that new. Alright. But I do want to pin that to my bar. Okay. Are doing stuff and things. Deal with you later. Okay. Uh-oh. Maintenance problem still? Come on, guys. What's going on here? We're still just not producing circuits fast enough. What do you guys want? Okay. Because we're at anything? No, it's just, yes, we are. We're still out of Pistos. Nice. So I have the short planned out. I do not have it recorded yet, just because I'm trying to find out what I want to do for a video in the background. It might just be, I don't know, trucks running around or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I'll pop out a short here shortly. And then probably 2 weeks. Give time for, probably a week, because it's probably not going to go that, not too many people will view it, I'm sure. Or who knows. Then I'll read the comments in a week, and I'll make my first video. What I'm trying to do is Friday night, like tonight, stream. Saturday night, stream. Sunday, record. Tuesday, edit. And then probably while I'm streaming on Friday, because I've actually got really good internet, I will probably try, hopefully it doesn't break my computer, to post on Friday for it to be ready for Sunday viewing while I'm recording the next video. Kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Why Steam stupid? Oh, that's why Steam stupid. Because people try to get a hold of me for reasons. Yeah, I mean, this way there's, this way if maybe, Friday maybe I don't feel good, or Saturday I feel good, at least you still get one stream a week. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my Sunday recording. Try to get into the schedule for it for now anyway. Soon to change, because, well, I say soon, towards the end of November, midway through December, potentially, depending how things go, I start work with the pools. Because, that white fluffy stuff on the ground that makes things freeze, make it hard to work, kind of stops us. So so at that point in time, it's just working Tractor Supply. Me too, Jack. Me too. I'll be working just Tractor Supply, so I'll have a little bit more free time. And then maybe as it grow, if we grow enough, I'm not quitting the pools. That's one thing I will not quit. But I might quit Tractor Supply if this channel grows enough, and makes it worth its while. Maybe I'll quit Tractor Supply, and then I'll have nights for. Nice. But if it winds up making me enough money, yes, I'm going to. Because believe me, I actually so normally with the pools, I would go on unemployment during the wintertime. And Tractor Supply right now is paying me about $250 more than unemployment would. So short format streams, what do you mean? Like not 3, 4, 5 hours long? Oh, okay. So I know what you mean now. So it shows up in the short live feed, more or less. Okay. Yeah, I was meaning to figure out how that worked. How I could. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna set a reminder to myself right now. Like, yeah, I'm in OBS. I believe there is a way in OBS. But obviously I can't see it now. Don't think. Maybe. Ooh, yes. Stream. No, because it won't let me change. It won't let me view anything. Streaming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Advanced. Yeah, I don't. At least while the stream is open and running, I don't think I can't view how to do that. Mhm. This is, okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how to do the, like, I'm streaming now in landscape, and we're trying to figure out how I stream in these shorts. Right now, I'm currently using OBS 31.0.1. Do you have any idea? Let me know. Yep. Him and I work together. Probably shut down Discord because I don't need it now because he's not jumping on. Okay. Okay. Heard of Stream Elements. I've seen that one work pretty well. But so let me do this. We'll figure it out. We'll make this a learning stream for me. Yes, thank you. I appreciate all the help you've given me. This is amazing because it'll help the channel grow, and that's, I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me pause my game while I'm doing this too. It'd probably be best. Okay, yep, there it is. That one's for OBS. Okay. All right. Minimize you, and I'll fix you in a little bit. Oops. Stop moving. No. There. That'll work. Yeah, yeah, me too. It's coming. I will play with that plugin tomorrow at some point and hopefully be ready for streaming tomorrow night. We'll see. That'd be cool. I would start playing with it now, but I don't want to. Yes, absolutely. I think you were the. Yeah, I think you were the second. Yes, absolutely, Jack. And look where you're. I mean, you're heavy as a mod. That's not changing for a while. I promise you that. Mm-hmm. See, you, yeah. Oh, we'll see how big the stream. Ooh. We'll see how big it gets. Maybe. It very well could be. You know, if I get big enough, it might want some help. But at that point in time, I will be asking you who you think would be the, another option for you to help. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to put all the load on you. And God forbid if I'm doing, a very light night. Like, at some point in time, I get big enough, donations and whatnot being a thing, I wouldn't mind, doing like a charity stream, something like that. I enjoyed that, No, not yet. But what if I do like a 24-hour charity stream? I don't expect you to stay up for 24 hours with me. If you want to, well then by all means. But I'm not going to expect that. I'm sure you would. And like I said, I would greatly appreciate it, but I don't expect it either. Yeah, oh, exactly. Who knows? Maybe we could. I mean, maybe we make it a thing where there's a bunch of people. I don't know. Create something, make something, make it fun and entertaining for everybody. Yeah. Who knows? And then we get it, and then that would bring in more people too. And that would help just everybody's channel grow too, because then people who are subscribed to me may not be subscribed to others, so they would then pop the subscribe button there, and vice versa. So who knows? It could help everybody grow a little bit. Guys are flowing. You're not. These things are very finicky because you don't want to have them. You don't want them back on. Am I backed up on? Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm backed up on fuel. I can crank these right back up. Get the power. Because these are not running. Good. Might just have them run. No, might have them all run just to run. There. So the reason why, so I set these to allow powering surplus consumers. Set them all to that because this way they're running. Ooh, I should be careful of that because let me do some quick math. 24, we got 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 32 times 24, 768. Ooh. Okay. That's definitely gonna max that out. Okay. That's fine because I can go over here. So, reason why I did that, so these guys can start using up all the, as much diesel as possible. Because the only thing I have diesel being used for at this point is to make rubber, which is primarily used for circuits, electronics, and only electronics apparently. Good to know. And my ship here. That's literally all that diesel's used for. So I want this processing plant here to get moving to produce sour water, of all things. So oil, steam gives you the medium oil, heavy oil, sour water. So I just need that to produce, to be honest with you. When you strip sour water with some steam, you get sulfur, which I'm pretty much, and in essence, throwing away. Water, which some does actually get thrown away. And ammonia. Really? Oh yeah. That's actually pretty cool. My 8th, so I have 8 subscribers, and this is my 8th stream. Does that mean my 9th stream I get a 9th subscriber? That'd be cool. Anyway, so the ammonia, which is what I want, most of all, gets mixed with oxygen to make fertilizer. Fertilizer with some limestone, some of that sulfur that I'm making, gives me fertilizer 2, which is a better fertilizer for my farms. Because I picked the wrong plant. Because this one, yes, I can also use organic fertilizer and ammonia to create fertilizer. And if we go over here somewhere, oh, I can't wait to fix this. I'm turning biomass into organic fertilizer, as well as some other compost somewhere else. Where? Boost you to an 8. Try to get. I have the biomass. You guys aren't getting rid of it. It's annoying. 8. A 7 works right now. It's okay, they will get to it. But that's the other good thing about doing what I did with these recipes here. The organic fertilizer is on a recipe on the top. That's because if they have enough organic fertilizer plus ammonia and oxygen, they'll make fertilizer 1 right here. If they don't have enough organic, but they have enough ammonia oxygen, and they can make fertilizer 1 just at a lower rate, which is fine. So that's why, long story short, that's why I want these to run to make fertilizer. And I'm going to need a lot of it for all these farms. Okay, so going back to this now. What do I need here? 12 steam. So 12 times 20 should be 2,400. 240. Yeah, 240. 240 divided by 48. I know that's how much a boiler gives out is 48. See? 5 boilers. So 1 boiler per 4. Excuse me. Just debating which way I want to run this because I also have the exhaust. But what do you give? Your CO2. Okay, that's where I messed up. So I actually don't need it. So I was getting confused just a few minutes ago because I was thinking a hydrogen where you use 72 hydrogen, you get 36 depleted steam. Well, these can take depleted steam and create water. So I was going to use that water as excess for more farms if I needed. But now that it's CO2, I'm not going to do it that way. Now I just want to know how I want to run this. I do that. Over here, these. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. There's all the steam done. Feel free to go. This. I do a big tank, probably just a small thing. They're not going to use much. That. Here. You. Sometimes I wonder about myself. I was just plugging the fuel into the to the water line. That's not gonna work. Promise. Okay, that'll work. Now water. Which we do tank there. Need this much space. 3 tank there. Actually, I'm going to downgrade those because again, I shouldn't need that large of a capacity for what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll work. Now all the foods and stuff can come in, belt, and then go that way, and we can process them down here somewhere. Stop the boost on you, start the boost on you. Just to try to get that backlog done. Good on that. That's why are you behind? You're not. Okay. No, you're not. You are. Why? You're producing. I don't understand some of this. The way this is, like... Household goods. I'm at 282. Apparently at some point I was at 3.22, maybe? And so now it's lower. So it's like, well, I don't understand why... I don't understand why that's not going up to where it's up to 3.22 if they have a full supply. Like their supply isn't dwindling. I don't know. I don't know. I just make it work. Hollow Knight? I don't know. Yet. I could. I don't see why not. It should be an interesting stream. No, okay. For mixed cargo, what do you got? Heated uranium. You are going to this one? Where are you and where are you at? I just lost my truck. Where's my truck? Right here. When are you going at? You're at that tower. Okay, so you are going to. Okay. Another product to add to the list. Heated uranium. Let's not do that yet. Grab. What were you in gold? Bye. My power problems? Power problems are why? Up full. Why full? Waiting for glass. Waiting for sand. Oh my. This is actually beyond not good. Why no glass mix? No limestone. 7. Thank you. Please hurry. Like, please hurry. Acid. Uh-oh. That is spewing. Almost certain that's spewing. Oh boy. Alright, so what just happened there is I ran out of limestone because they were too busy delivering everything else everywhere else. Now I don't have any, so I didn't have the sand, glass mix. And you need glass mix to make molten glass. And you need molten glass to take the spent fuel and acid and break it down, basically. This should pump through it relatively quickly. How are you doing? 12 years. You made, I don't even know if you made any products yet. No, yet. Huh? It's got one in there, I guess. I think. This should be okay. Why are you guys? Unity. Because those guys died down. Why did those? Seriously, this was just doing good. I swear. Now there's nothing. Power's a problem, which I knew about, because that's, yeah. Electricity will come back up, though. Yeah, there it goes. This needs to come up, really. Just this that we're hurting on. And then the rest of it will start to pick back up, too. Okay. Oh, this has to be for humans, though. Again, this is all... So I did a lot of, like, perfection building. I don't think you were here for this part of the stream. So, these here produce... Ignoring what... Why do you have that? Oh, that's fine. You guys will never pick that one. So these produce half a enriched uranium, 4%. Okay? There's 16 of these. Alright. This takes 4 enriched uranium, 4%, create 4 uranium rods. Okay, so 8 of these will produce what this needs. Same thing here. So keeping that in mind, we have 8 uranium rods. These, on max capacity, need 2 uranium rods per. There's 4, which means there's 8, which means this is built exactly to supply this the exact amount it needs. And this was revolved around this. Unboosted, this takes 8 spent fuel per 60 seconds. These produce 8 spent fuel per 60 seconds. So it's literally fit, like picture perfect. The aspect of there's like no wasted time, but here's the problem: is when something stupid like that happens, where you ran out of glass mix. Now your belt's back up, and the only way to fix it is to boost. Why? Why are we?
Oh.
Yeah, radiation. See? Radiation's killing me right now. And that's because of all the stuff on the belt. Good look. Yeah. It's going back down now, though. So, they will get better. Huh. That's very weird, actually. Why is that? Yeah. That's why. Okay. It's coming back down. Pretty good. The only thing I gotta fix is my air pollution, which in time. The air pollution is coming from you should be, you're just water vapor, you're not pollution. Nope, not you guys either. It's, where is it? Brain died. Here. These guys are producing exhaust, which is producing pollution because I'm just having it evacuating. Same thing with these guys. Right. These guys produce exhaust, which is just going into the air, which is producing pollution. Subject to change soon. That's not pollution. This is just nitrogen, which is not a pollutant. Fine. Or something else causing pollution. Or what I did though. You? Oh, because you're hydrogen. Okay. Yeah, you're hydrogen. That's not a pollution. That's just water vapor. That's not pollution. So it's literally just my concrete for now. Soon to change. The only other pollution I have is radiation right now. That's because the belts are stuffed. Oh. We need to boost this too. Which, that's fine. Okay with boosting, because that only needs 8 and you produce 48, so you're still fine. The only part that's going to suck is this might get fucked up. That's okay. Keep an eye on this. I don't. Oh, I can start doing something else. Start getting my water going here. So, with 4 of these, 4 times 72, going to be. Whoops. Times 72.
288. Yeah, so I need a tier 3 pipe once these all connect. Even minus the 48 for that. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Back to this. Plumbing. Oh, let's do. How do I want to run this? I do something like this. I can do a tier 2 pipe. No. Why? Pipes are gonna piss me off today. Thank you. Didn't think it was that hard. Actually. Now that I just got that the way I want it, change it again. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna output priority there. And you. Flip you. Flip you. Back to you. Back to you. Okay. That. Now we can get these 3 pipes. Yeah. Yes, we can. That. Here. There. Here. There. Actually, so these are 78, 72 times, what am I doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $10 should be 720. Thought I figured something else out. What I might want to do. Just to even out the input with everything.
even. Oh, I want restricted output. For now, anyway. So what that's going to do is, if this takes 10 units of water, this takes 10 units of water, no matter what, and it will not output until they both get it, or it will not output back to this one until that one gets the 10 that was just put it down. If that makes sense. And this was 186 4. 86 times 4. So yes, I still need a big pipe as my feed. Fine. That's not a big pipe though. That's a big. I estimated my truck's all confused. So 186, I can do. Oops. New tier 4. Get away. Still need that as a supply down. It's fine. Be special this. Oops. Water. Everything. Okay. Another pipe connector has here. I know this is the boring part of the stream. Not much to discuss. Other than the fact that I'm pipe to pipe to pipe to pipe. I have to get this half run. Oh, I don't want to split those. I don't want to strictly split those. Anything I actually want. I'll put there first. Yeah. Okay. I still had to finish this up. I just had to run the exhaust pipes now. Is not a big deal. Because these do 72 times 5. I need 360, so it's a tier 3 pipe. Start with a tier 2 though. Here. So 72 and 72 is 148. You're actually going to stop right here. Because at 148, add this one in here. That brings it over 200. That brings it to let's see. So 144, but not 148, 144 plus 70 is 216. These can only handle 200. Here, $216, 3 something. 288, 350 and change. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, you guys can go in there. And bring it to here. You thing. You're in there. You're not in yet. Okay. So 72 times 5, 60. Oh, 360. I might just need carbon. Oh, if anything, I don't need ethanol. Hold on, do I? Do I produce the ethanol that I'm gonna be sucking down? And then I can add the water in? No. I need 3 of those plants. Oops. So let's get rid of that. Go back to our pipes. Now with you guys. Storage unit. I want it. And I guess. So let's graphite and keep it in. 8. Okay. You're going to be ethanol. Full. And a 6. I do not want them extracting from here or importing. Exporting or importing, sorry. And that's already set for that. You guys are set for that. You guys not import. And do not export. Alright. I'm going to pause because I almost forgot. Add up, and this thing is on double time. Okay, you're at 50. Okay. You guys done. I can take you off of the boost. Okay, let me wait for this to clear. That makes me feel better, right? This clear out. There. And I'm going to change you up to 75. You. Okay. Everything's back to normal again. Oh. Here you can really see the difference. See, these are working. Like, the generators are trying to generate electricity. These guys are just kind of stable. You can see that their guts aren't spinning. So these are literally just producing energy just to produce energy. And the reason why they're producing just to produce is I don't want to waste. I could put them on like an auto balance, which would stop these from running when they have rotational. So these would stop running because they have rotational force. When this force got too far down, it would start running again and boost up. But here's the problem. Then you're not using the steam. Then these are actually on and off, on and off, on and off. And I'd rather them just be consistently on, even though that's burning up a lot of, uranium. Oh, you're supposed to be full. Okay. I just scared myself because it's full on yellow cake uranium. It's supposed to be. Because these three, yes, these three take the uranium 4%. Why am we? Uh-oh. Right, because that was doubled. Okay. Do those real quick just to amount. Yeah, so these can, whenever these get this that's backing up, which is the uranium 1% reprocessed, brain literally just fried. Give me a second. Yeah, it stops the yellow cake production or consumption. So these backed up on yellow cake, so I just scared myself. Anyway, so without this coming in, it's using 36 uranium ore powder. And I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 8. 8 times 6 is 288 uranium ore for an unlimited amount of steam and power. Never have to worry about it, so long as they keep providing it with what they need and take away the garbage. I don't have to worry about it. And I've got plenty of uranium ore powder here to keep going. And I don't remember how much I'm producing. So I'm producing half of that. And if it comes down to it, I can easily bump it up and make the 288 that I need. I probably should, just to do it. So I don't get any lower than what I am. That's probably about right. We'll do that. Is that a low spot, or is that just it being stupid? Just it being... Oh, because something was there. Okay. Guess we'll get to that at some point. Everybody needs salt. And of course, then this stuff starts backing up. I'm not using the salt fast enough, which is fine because that gives these guys that'll give these guys more steam, more brine to use, produce more chlorine, and whatever else just gets dumped. You can tell I was using a lot of water, but now I'm not. Or I was producing a lot of water, not consuming enough. Now I'm not. Where's it going? Oh, these guys. This one and this one. Probably running water over here. I don't know where else I'm using water. Oh, farms. These farms. Which will be obsolete soon enough. Oh, I just goofed. Okay, I guess I gotta hurry up with these farms. Because that's production that's... Okay. It's fine. Be accessed. Be accessed, that's fine. Okay, I'll fix it. Now you can... Oh, I'm probably going to work on that next stream because I am probably going to call it a night for tonight. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So, I think next stream we'll work on getting rid of all these, legitimately getting rid of them, and getting these operational, and see where it goes from there, I guess. We'll see what other issues we run into. Hopefully, you know, we work on getting this filled in a little bit more. Probably if I stop these guys from running. Let me do that now before I forget what I'm talking about here. Oh, don't spray the mine. And I guess stupid don't know how to do this, so rid of all this here. I can do Actually, I want to do. Yeah, I want to do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, they'll get that done. Probably even here. Yeah, that's probably looks a little bit better. Yeah, that. Yeah. Look at all my minions dumping. I forgot you, boss. There. Now they'll all start dumping in. Be all set. So listen, we'll make our train station. I guess figure out how to play with, because at least the people that I've seen, at least to where I'm at in their videos, have not played with trains yet. So I want to play with trains. I think it'd be cool. Something to learn. So we'll have the mess ups, the screw ups, figure it out, and hopefully it'll be entertaining. Until next time, have a wonderful night, day, or afternoon. Enjoy. Bye.